Hey guys, my name is Allison and I'm on a journey to be debt free and to be more proactive with my money rather than reactive. So in this video, I am planning out my paycheck using a zero-based budget, and I'm going to show you how I do that. So let's just dive right in, and while I'm pulling the things, let me know how you guys are doing down below. Hope you are well. Yeah, we're surviving out here. Not always thriving, but we're surviving. I just oh man, I've had a really tough time sleeping this past week. A lot on my mind. I guess I'll get a little personal with you guys, and that, like, life is just so short and sweet sometimes, and with limits, and sometimes you just don't know. Um, uh, I used to work with this girl, like we would talk all the time. We didn't hang out outside of work. I guess she was more like a work friend, and we lost touch throughout the years. So she's just had a series of just terrible luck, and I just I cried for her. Like, my heart is just so heavy. First and foremost, her and her fiance, she's a few years younger than me. She just turned 33. She had a son that I believe he had Down syndrome and maybe other medical issues, but he died a few years ago due to medical complications, I believe. And they suffered that loss, and I just feel for them. And then this past November, she found out she had cancer, and she just passed away. And it's just that is one of my biggest fears in life is cancer. It's so prevalent now, and that's not why I cried. I'm just so sad for her, her family. Just imagine, you start off with this excitement, you have your little family, you have your child, your soon-to-be wife, and then one day you have none of that. It's just heartbreaking, just absolutely heartbreaking. She was such a sweet soul, and my heart goes out to her family and her fiance, and oh, it's just heartbreaking. I can talk about it now without crying, but oh my God, I've been a blubbering mess. Joe works overnights now, and I was just thinking about it at work again, and I was a blubbering, sobbing mess, and he came up the stairs, because my desk is right by the stairs. It's kind of like a loft style in a sense, of our bedroom, a spiral staircase, and it leads up into our bedroom. When he rounded, he was talking to me as he came up, and then he looked at my face, and he was like, "What is wrong? Why are you crying?" I don't know. It's just really sad. I can't even imagine. So anyway, it is Thursday, so as Lily Budgets likes to do, Thankful Thursdays, I'm just thankful to have my health. But anyway, I hope you guys have something to be thankful for. And man, I was so distraught. My sister was like, "You need to start with a gratitude list," and I was so beside myself. So anyway, it's just heartbreaking, just absolutely heartbreaking. So young, and it's just not fair. It's not. So that just goes to show how aggressive her cancer was. So we're gonna pull up this budget sheet. I'm really sorry for the long start. These videos tend to be longer sometimes, so I do apologize. Wait, I didn't even need to pull this out. Oh my God, that's where my brain is. I don't need to pull that out, because what I need to do is go to the month at a glance for June, because I wrote it all out already. My God. So anyway, it's color coded to help determine. Oh no, I didn't determine enough. Oh shoot. Actually, we are gonna need to use this. Oh no. Okay, my bill's been the same though. I know that. Oh shoot. Okay. All right. Okay, it's fine. We will We will do it as we go. That's right. I never set up my July budget. Even though I'm getting paid in June, there's really nothing, as you can see, that's coming out in June. Ay. Oh well, it's fine. We'll figure it out as we go. So this pay cycle goes from June 26th, and the pay cycle ends, so 2 weeks from the Thursday. So that would be the 10th. So through the 9th. I guess I really don't need my planner open, but that's fine. Maybe it'll help me visually in looking at this. So I'm going to have to look at this for reference to find out the bills and stuff that are coming up. But first and foremost, hi Remy. Are you saying hi to everyone? Hi bud. You're cute, but mommy needs this. I don't think you could see that, but he's living on the camera. He loves to jump up here when I'm at my desk. He'll usually sit on top of my laptop because I have it hooked up to a monitor, so I keep my laptop closed, and or he'll sit on the back of my chair, but Teddy's on the back of my chair. So anyways, I wrote down my paycheck number 2. Oh, bye, little guy. The irony is he's not little. So paycheck number 2, so it's $1,268.41, and that is my take-home pay. Yeah, that's my take-home pay. So I'm trying to think. Joe should be able to. The funny thing is I'm just thinking out loud, like, so we flip-flop back and forth with the renter's insurance, and it's his turn to pay me. But then when I get paid again that Thursday, and then I have to send him money so I could just deduct it from that. But I don't really want to do that because it helps. So I'm just going to say Joe renters. I think if I recall, it's $5.80. So I feel like that amount dropped for some reason, which I'm not mad at. Believe me, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Oh, I don't think I write it on these sheets. I think I write it on the actual budget sheets. Let's see. Yeah, $5.80. I just wanted to reference and be sure. Sorry, this one is more impromptu, and that's because I completely forgot that I wasn't prepared with my budget. It's like if you're home alone with the house to yourself and you have quiet and you don't have to worry about other people hearing you because that scares the living crap out of you, it's great. Great to film when you can, right? So adding up these two things is $1,274.21. I've been trying to do $600 a paycheck to go towards student loans. So every 2 weeks, $600, which is most months $1,200, which is crazy because, as you see, my take home is typically around $1,268. So almost half of my paycheck, almost 50% of my take home is going to debt right now, which is super crazy. Like when you put it into perspective that way, I may not be able to squeeze $600 to my debt in this pay cycle. We'll see, because I completely forgot about 4th of July and all that stuff. And it's not like an end all be all. Like the goal is to do $600. It's not a big deal because I was doing extra most times. Like it slowly built up to, if I don't do exactly $600, like it's not a big deal. So bills, again, June there was absolutely nothing because I canceled my Prime because this pay cycle starts the 26th, and there was nothing but Prime that fell on that. So that's cool because I canceled that. So now we have rent, my portion, So that will be due July 1st, and so $472.50. Then around the 2nd, I don't know what the due date is, but it is going to be for PPL $108. Yeah, wow, I can't believe I didn't do my budget. Like, oh well. So 108 divided by 3. So my portion would be 36 because of how we divide that bill, because of, yeah, that's just how we divide that particular bill for reasons. But is that it? Let's just double check. I added Cricut, Snapchat. Oh, Snapchat actually is up on the 9th. So, yeah, Snapchat? Oh my, why do I keep saying Snapchat? I meant Chat GPT. Oops, Chat GPT. So that one is due the 9th. Okay, so that is 2120. And let's just reference back to June to make sure we didn't miss something, because everything is the same month to month. So let's see. PPL, rent, chat, and then the phone the 10th. Perfect. So that quite literally is it on bills in this pay cycle. It's bill heavy in the sense that, you know, rent, but yeah, that's the beauty of paying off the debt. I had like 1,000,001 things that would be due the first part, and that was the beauty of paying it off debt by debt by debt by debt, that I no longer have that. So I'm really happy. Okay, so we have $472.50 plus 36 plus 2120 is 529. Oops. Oh my god, I'm making so many mistakes. 529 and 70 cents. I'm just going to double check that again because I've been making a lot of mistakes. And I'm a checker regardless. So 529.70. Perfect. So I'm going to take 529.70 from the full total of income. I'm counting Joe renter's insurance as income because he's going to send me the money for that. So minus 1274.21. So that is 700. This is an outdated budget by paycheck sheet. I have updated it a bit, but I printed out an old version by mistake. But if you are interested, it is linked in my Etsy. My Etsy's linked below. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah, looking at this right away, I cannot do that. I cannot do 600. It might be more like 500 because right off the bat, I'm going to be working with $744. The 51 cents is going to stay in my buffer. So 744 minus 600 is 144, and that is just not going to cut it. So this is what a tighter pay cycle looks for me, and that is only because I'm deciding to be aggressive with my debt. So let's just do the bare minimums of the things that I want to stuff for. So groceries, $140. Let's kind of keep track of it. Minus 140, so 604. Allison, I give myself guilt-free spending, so I give myself 30. Just trying to think. Minus 30. Let me use my thing to jog my memory here. I know gifts. I'm just going to do... No, I don't want to do it out of order because then it discombobulates me. So Allison, we got, now this isn't a necessity, but I'm being realistic. First, I'm choosing to be aggressive with how much money I'm putting to debt, so I'm not faulting myself for wanting to go the next 2 weeks to have some like free spending money, because I need to be realistic. And also, I'm going to be traveling to my hometown area for 4th of July, and yeah, I'll probably need money for that. So Allison, I am going to stick to the 30. Gas and tolls. My tank is full right now, but the trip that will likely take my car, the trip there and back, I'll have about a half tank. The 4th of July is right on the tail end part of when I get paid again. So it's not a huge deal. So I think that I would actually be okay. And I know that I paid up to my tolls and I haven't traveled down there since. So gas and tolls, I'm going to say that I am safe. I'm probably going to have some rollover money, and if that's where I decide to put it, I can always do that, but I may not. I may put it elsewhere. Groceries buffer, I'm not going to add anything to that. Household, we doubled up last time. We're okay on the cats right now. Sam's Club, we doubled up last time, so we're good there. Car maintenance, we're skipping. Electronics, skipping. Oh, this is what I was thinking. So fun. Joe and I want to reconnect and, try to go on a date night, and I don't know if that $30 is going to cut it, but I want to be realistic. He was talking about, we have a casino, and there's a comedy club there, and we went back in the fall, and it was really low cost. It was like $20 or so, I want to say. And we may want to do restaurant, plus I'll be seeing family. What happens if I did, firstly, hold on, let's pause. Gifts is next. So it's really just gifts and fun. So I know I need to put another 25 in gifts, so let's do that first. Minus 25, because I want to try to be able to put 500 at least to debt. 49. Like, I really want to be realistic here with the money. I'm just gonna do it. It's not often that I do this. It would be really helpful for Joe and I. He has a completely opposite schedule than I do. I barely see him. And then on weekends, he tries to get himself to like a normal person's schedule, and then it just completely messes up his sleep schedule, and like he sleeps most of the day. So even then on weekend, like I barely get time with him, and yeah, just so many factors. All that to say, we haven't had a date night in a really long time. I feel like I'm sitting here having to justify it to you guys. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have to feel that way. So 49, we're just going to do it. So $49. So we really are just taking care of bare minimums here. Yeah, so we're going to say, just whatever, extra debt. It's 500, which means 244 is what should be here, because 500 minus 744 is 244. So this here should equal 244. Let's double check that. So 140 plus 330, plus 49 plus 25. Yep, 244. I am laughing because I did a cash unstuffing before this, because my structure and what I do is, the 2-week pay cycle, I pay myself like in my different envelopes, whatever. And then when I do credit card spending, I pay myself back within that 2 weeks. So I just did a cash unstuffing. A large portion of it is transfers over from my high yield to my checking, but the physical cash portion that I had was $248. So all that I have to do is deposit $4. It's so funny to think about. All I have to do is deposit $4 back into my checking account, because all I need from that 248 is the 244. So I'm not going to do the denominations. I'm going to just try to make this here work in that process. So that is how I do a zero-based budget. I hope that this was helpful to you in some way, and it would greatly help my channel if you would subscribe, leave a comment, like, share. It will help push it out to other people that may need this content, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.